Entering play here tonight. They come in looking to make it 2 in a row as they were winners last time out. Hit hard on the ground to second. Throw by Pedroia will be in time, and there's your first out. With that, here's a look at the Yankees starting lineup. Danny, any thoughts?
Well, Matt, we all know it. The man to watch, Giancarlo Stanton.
The guy's an RBI machine. He's got over 100 of them on the season, and that's a big reason why this team is having the type of year that they're having. It's hard to imagine this team having this kind of success without his production.
No balls and 1 strike. Good night for baseball all in all. Game time temperature 63 degrees. Got him to go after that one, and he's in a quick hold, 0-2.
Yeah, flip a coin right here. I don't know what you sit on. Fastball in, then a breaking ball down and away. Pick your spot and go with it.
And indeed, the throw will finish him off as they get the put out at first, and there are 2 away now. Next for New York, Giancarlo Stanton, having a very nice year, currently 2nd in the American League in batting average entering play. Hit fairly well out towards straightaway center. Bradley has a beat on this one, and he will make the catch, so that'll do it. 1, 2, 3 go the Bombers. Yankees kept up. CC Sabathia will be the starter in this one for the Yankees. Dan, any thoughts?
Hey, this guy's what every manager loves, right? He eats up innings. Over 200 innings on the season already. And we don't see very many guys getting 200 innings in this day and age in the game of baseball. He's reliable, he's dependable, and more importantly, he eats up a lot of innings.
And as the Yankees get started here tonight, guys, come in trying to bounce back from a loss last time out, but they've been in good form lately, 5-2 over their last 7.
Yeah, Matty V, we're getting a look at a really good team right here, D-Row. The only thing you hope they can do is to stay focused as the season winds down. They're a good team, and it looks like they could go a long way in the postseason.
Dan, I've racked my brain trying to figure out what's the best way to go in. Clinch your division early, be playing good baseball, meaningful baseball down the stretch to get into the postseason. Bottom line is it's an 11-12 game sprint when you get in. You want to be executing on all cylinders when you get in, but anything can happen.
With that, here's how the hometown Red Sox line up in this one. Anybody catch your eye, Dan?
Yeah, when he's going good, there are very few guys as fun to watch as Hanley Ramirez. He comes into this one having taken the starter deep in 3 prior at-bats. That's a pretty good indicator that he likes facing this guy, and he sees the ball well out of his hand. He could be in for a big game.
Here's the second baseman now, Dustin Pedroia. Previous history with Sabathia, he's got an even 20 hits in 72 at-bats. 15 strikeouts on the stat sheet as first pitch of the at-bat. Takes a fastball on the inside corner. The changeup right on the outside corner for a strike. And that one just missed outside.
Backdoor breaking ball just missed right there. It's such an effective pitch if you can hit the corner with it, but no dice this time.
And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2. Fly ball out to straightaway right. Judge is under it. 2 down. Here's J.D. Martinez. First cuts for him here with the bases open and 2 away. Sinker to open the AB in there for strike 1.
Yeah, you take a look at that two-seamer right there. Sinker had nasty down.
Oh, hang on now. This ball is crushed into left field, and this one ain't coming back. This ball is gone. Well, we'd be doing you a disservice if we didn't employ show track to show you that home run again. No doubt one of the most impressive line balls we've seen. That ball was screaming off the bat, and the projected distance comes in at over 480 feet. Wow, that's tough to top. First offering on its way. This one's down to third. Drury fields it cleanly. Throw in time, and the side is retired.
Leading off for the Yankees.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Now a swing and a miss as they start him out on a pitch well inside for strike 1. In his career against Porcello, he's totaled 18 hits in 51 at-bats. He's also taken him deep 6 times, so there's some ownage in this matchup.
I think if he executes that pitch on the corner instead of off of it, he probably gets some pretty weak contact, if anything. He jammed him pretty hard on the previous pitch, so my bet was he was going to try to cheat on the inside part, thinking it might be coming again.
A wave and a miss, a tick behind a good fastball. The 1-2. Misses, ball 2.
This kind of hitter right here, we call this guy a grinder. What are grinders? They just kind of foul off some good pitches. They lay off the pitches just off the plate. This is every pitcher's nightmare, a guy that's up there with a plan and not just up there swinging at anything that you throw towards home plate.
Line toward right center. This will not elude the right fielder's grasp as he ranges over to handle it for the first out. Here's Didi Gregorius. He's ready. Here's the first offering. A little bouncer that rolls foul for strike 1. Check swing, but he held up in time. Ball 1. And this is low, ball 2. 2-1. Red Sox on top in the early going. 1-0 as we play the second. And he tried to hold up that time. We'll get an appeal down to third, and no swing. It's ball 3.
If you're going to get a swing on a fastball that far in off the plate, I think you got to go right back in there or bounce something soft down the way.
And there's a base hit on the line.
You think there's any justice in the game? Watch those 2 at bats. Both of them hit on the absolute screws. One's right at one guy, and then one's a single. Go figure.
Here's Miguel Andujar now. High in the air out to center field. Bradley is there. He's got it, and there are 2 down now. Into the box, Gary Sanchez. In his career against Porcello, he's 4 for 14. From the belt, the pitch, and no swing apparently. Ball 1. On a grade school swing there, it's 1-1. Sanchez is a prolific power hitter, and you probably didn't need me to tell you that. Doesn't matter what kind of pitching he faces, there's a lot of pop in that bat. Swung on and hit deep to left center. This one has a chance, and it's gone into the monster seats. Two-run home run off the bat of Gary Sanchez. Home run number 42 on the season, and the Yankees take the lead. It's 2-1. Brandon Drury will bat next, as he'll take a look at a curveball that misses wide for ball one. He'll enter play here with an average just over 250. 8 home runs, 39 driven in. Lifted into the air out towards center field. Bogarts waits on it. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. Yankees get a couple on the 2-run home run. We'll go to the bottom of the second. 2-1 New York. Settling in now, Rafael Devers. He'll stand in now against CC Sabathia to get the inning started. Now the first pitch from CC. Pulled toward right center field. Gardner on the move. And he hauls it in for the first out of the inning.
All right, here's how the Bronx Bombers are going to set up defensively today. And guys, the things I want you to focus on today, one of them being this manager loves to shift. He has the pitching staff to trust to be able to manipulate his defense to try and get as many outs and play the numbers as much as he can.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Heading out towards shallow right. Oh, and he misses it. He's around first, heading for two.
He's around second now, and they still haven't gotten to this thing.
And he's safe at the plate. It's a 2-2 game.
Man, I'm not sure I've ever seen a play like that before. To say that error was costly would be a big understatement. Looked like a circus act out there.
And he'll start him with a slider that's taken down and away for ball one.
A great take on that slider away right there. But I'm thinking in that situation, that pitcher's got to execute a little bit better. That was almost a non-competitive pitch. Being outside, you could almost have let that one go right out of his hand.
Ball taken there. 2-1 now. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Gardner is under it, and he makes the catch for out number 3. So 1 run, no hits in the inning, 1 error, and no one left on base.
Leading off for the Yankees.
So coming to the plate, Brett Gardner, and he's a guy that's really scuffling at the plate right now. This is pulled into right. There to look it in his bets, and that's out number 1.
Up next for the Yankees. Second base.
Digging in to try it again, Neil Walker. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. And it's fouled away. The windup and the 0-1. Breaking ball in for a strike. And a neck-high fastball that time. started to chase there. They'll appeal it down to third, and no swing. It's ball 2. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And he goes the other way with it, high and deep down the left field line. Not quite out of here as it's off the monster. And he is in at second base with a 1-out double.
Man, they already hit 1 home run, and I thought they had a second one right there. Not quite enough behind it, though, as it banged off the wall for a double. He's giving up a fair amount of solid contact right now.
Here's big Aaron Judge. As the first pitch to him is swung on and missed for strike 1. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Nothing in 1 count. Here it comes. And there's a line drive. Base hit to left field. And they won't risk it at third, so they're at the corners now with only 1 away.
Nice piece of hitting right there. Looked like the guy on second had to respect it and freeze a little bit.
They had to freeze there for a second to make sure that line drive gets through, but eventually does get to third base.
Giancarlo Stanton is in for the second time here as he looks at one outside. It's 1-0. High in the air out to center field. Bradley is there. Makes the catch, but the runner from third breaks for home. Now the relay home. And the go-ahead run will score on the sacrifice fly as this is now a 3-2 ball game.
Great job there by this power hitter. Known for driving the ball out of the ballpark. Does the job right there with the sac fly and brings the run home.
Ready for another chance. Jose Bautista hit it hard but lined out in his first at-bat. High pop-up. Pedroia is there for it. And that ends the inning. A run on 2 hits for the Yankees. We'll head now. Next up for the Red Sox, Christian Vasquez, as we move on to the bottom of inning number 3. Outside target here, and he hits it for strike 1. A 1-1 count now to Vasquez. Ready to deal. Here's the 1-1. And there's a sinker that he just spits on as it misses low.
I don't blame him for not coming over the heart of the plate. He circled this guy on the lineup card when he got to the yard today. He's been swinging one of the hotter bats in the game.
He dives, but he can't pull it in, and it's down the line into right.
Boy, after that base knock right there, D-Roll, he extends his hitting streak to 7 games.
Yeah, and you can tell he's made some necessary adjustments at the plate. Anytime you're getting a knock every day of the week, you're doing things right. He's keeping that front shoulder tucked, staying inside the ball, not trying to do too much.
And this one gets away. And forget about the double play now as he'll move up to second here on the wild pitch. 2-1 now to the Boston leadoff hitter.
This is the stuff that infuriates a manager. You have to think the game. You got to know he's trying to pitch around you. You cannot swing at that pitch on its own.
And a bit of a high throw that time, but no problem over there at first as they record the out. So striding in, Dustin Pedroia, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. A ball and a strike.
1 ball, 1 strike.
And this one's in the dirt. Runner holds as the count moves to 2-1. Ripped down the first base line. But this will be a foul ball as that evens things at 2-2. Slapped hard the opposite way. And that's in there. Base hit. Vasquez isn't stopping. Here he comes to the plate. Safe at the plate. We are knotted at 3.
Hey, guys, he's lucky he's getting this baseball back. He hung that middle of the plate. The batter's eyes lit up, and he was able to put good wood on it.
The 0-1 pitch. On the ground to second base. This could be 2. 1 there. On to first as they get the double play to get him out. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Didi Gregorius. He reached on a single in his first try. And he'll look at a first pitch curveball that's in the dirt. It's ball 1. And facing right-handed pitching so far this season, Gregorius hits a little over the 270 mark. Hit on the ground down the first baseline. but a foul ball, 1-1. And now a curveball that's low and in the dirt for a ball. It's 2-1. Unable to get the bat around in time, and the count evens at 2-2. Swing and a miss on the fastball, and that's the first out. Striding in once again, Miguel Andujar. He flew out in his last at-bat. And this one's not close. It's in the dirt for ball 1. That's by him for strike 1.
Hey, I get it. You're all in fastball. You're pulling the trigger at almost anything. But that is way too high. He's going to have to lower his sights.
High in the air down the right field line. But this will wind up being a foul ball. The 1-2 is a curveball in the dirt.
That's back-to-back breaking balls away, but now he's got himself into a little bit of a tough spot. You probably can't throw that again, so your opponent is probably up there just looking for a fastball that he can drill.
3 runs, 4 hits, and 1 error on the Yankee line score so far. And that misses there, so he runs the count full now. Gary Sanchez is on deck. Swing and a miss on the fastball that time, out number 2. Digging in now for the Yankees, Gary Sanchez. First 2 men in the inning have both gone down via the punch-out, so we'll see if he can fare any better. Not even close on that swing. No balls and a strike. Flying hard toward right center, and Mookie will make the play, and that retires the... So here's the Boston cleanup hitter, Mookie Betts. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Line drive base hit. So it's a base knock to lead off their half of the 4th.
Well, that's not a bad pitch right there. That's a pretty good sinker. He just happens to hook that one right into left field for a base hit.
Yeah, he got the bat head out right there, Dan, and was able to get that one to left field.
The 1-0 delivery. The fastball down near the shoe tops. Hit high and deep out to straightaway left. Back goes Stanton, but he can't get to this one. It's off the wall. Betts ignores his coach. He's chugging for home. And he's safe at the plate as they take the lead.
Well, this is a lesson for all those pitchers out there. When you allow the leadoff man on base, it always comes back to haunt you with no out.
This ball gets down. Let's see if they try to score. And this will kick up against the wall near the Red Sox bullpen.
Just some more of the same from him. He's been clutch all year with runners in scoring position, and he does it again here with a double. Tack on another RBI to his season total.
Paulo Orlando started to go around, but it's a called strike, 0-1. 0-2 coming from Sabathia. Swing and a miss, and that's a much-needed first out there. Here's Jackie Bradley now. Flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. In on the hands a bit with the fastball. It's 1-0. Hit hard on the ground to third. Oh, terrible bounce, and it goes right by him. And the runner from second will stay put at third, so they're runners at the corners now with 1 away. Now the first pitch from CeCe comes right after him with a fastball for a strike.
First and third, you know he's going to do everything he can on the mound to roll up a double play ball. On the other side, he's got to be looking for a mistake up in the zone that he can drive in the air.
Meanwhile, this ball gets down. It's a base hit. And the runner scores from third as they extend their lead. Now a 6-3 game.
Boy, so frustrating as a pitcher. 2-strike RBI base hit. The ball wasn't hit very hard, D-Row, but from a hitter's perspective, you'll take it any way you can get it.
Yeah, in today's day and age where everyone's looking to go deep and can go deep, not many guys have a legitimate 2-strike approach.
And the throw to first is there. The inning is over. Now at the plate, Brendan Drury. So far, 0 for 1 with a flyout. Here it comes. No balls and a strike to count. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And there's one well above the zone for a ball.
These are huge innings for a team's morale. The pitcher wants to go out and throw that shutdown inning up and get the boys back swinging the bats again with a chance to capitalize and even extend this current lead.
Here's a looping fly ball out to right. There to look it in his bets, and that's out number 1. Here's Brett Gardner now. He's 0 for 1 thus far. First delivery to him on the way. Swing and a little tapper, but that one rolls foul. 3 runs, 4 hits, and 1 error on the Yankee line score so far. Slapped hard the opposite way, and he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now.
Now batting, second baseman.
Digging in and looking for more, Neil Walker. He doubled earlier in the game, 1 for 2 to this point. Started to go around there, but he holds up ball 1. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Bradley is there, and that's the 3rd out. So the Yanks go. First offering on its way. Hit hard back up the middle. Taken in by Gregorius. Throws in time, and that's out number 1. Here's J.D. Martinez. Comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier. Starts him out with a sinker that's inside, 1-0. And 2-0 as this one's taken low.
Well, here's a guy we know is swinging it pretty well at the plate lately, and based on those last 2 pitches, I think I know why. He's doing a great job of putting himself in counts where he's likely to be successful.
A swing and a miss there, 2-2.
He'll be kicking himself tonight if he doesn't come up with a big knock right here. That pitch was in a hittable location, and a hitter of this caliber usually doesn't let that go by.
So he sets him down swinging. J.D. Martinez becomes out number 2 this inning. He'll hold off on the slider to start the at-bat. It's ball 1. 2 out, nobody on. 2-0 now.
Well, 2-0 now, and this is where he makes his money. If he gets a pitch to hack at, you can bet he's not going to hold back.
Here's a swing, and a bouncing ball hits a Gregorius at short. Throw on to first, gets him, and the side is with. Here's big Aaron Judge. He's 1 for 2 in the ball game. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Too high that time with the inning's first pitch. It's ball 1.
Boy, if you're going to throw a pitch like that to this guy, you have to make sure it's up above the zone like that. He can't do a whole lot with that, but if it were a little lower, he can and will make you pay big time.
So 1-1. Bounced on the ground and right at the shifted infielders. Throw to first gets him, so the leadoff man's retired here to begin the 6th.
Up next for the Yankees.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Giancarlo Stanton earned himself an RBI with a sac fly his last time at the plate. And he swings through a fastball and doesn't catch up with it. It's 0-1. Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Missed with a slider.
This is one of those classic cases of the right guy at the right spot. They need to get a rally going, and this is maybe their best hitter, so he's the right guy in the right spot for this team right now.
And this is swung out and missed, so it's 2 up, 2 down to start the 6th inning. Ready for another chance? Jose Bautista. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. Curveball, and that misses in the dirt for ball 1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. swinging a soft liner. And that is in there for a 2-out base knock.
Boy, this is just a case of another really good hitter finding a way, even though that was a soft liner, finding a way to get hits.
Yeah, he usually hits rockets and catches the barrel, but even his soft liners fall. Dan, he has a knack for keeping his bat in his zone and giving himself a chance much longer than the average ball thrower.
A hit in 2 tries for him so far. Now a fastball off the plate away, a ball and a strike.
And the reason he's working away so much here is because he's got that big hole on the right side of the infield to worry about with the first baseman holding the runner on. It's always smart to pitch into the defense you have behind you.
The 1-2 misses for the second ball.
Pretty standard curve in the dirt, looking for a strikeout there, but that was a good job of recognizing it and holding back at the plate.
Cue shot here out towards short. He gets dirty, but he can't make the play. It's a base hit.
Hey, after back-to-back 2-out hits right now, this pitcher thought he was going to cruise through this inning, and now he's got traffic, and he's in jeopardy with a ball in the gap or a ball missed over the heart of the plate, a crooked number going on for him.
Miguel Andujar stands in as he looks at ball 1 here. Here comes the 1-0. Swung on and missed, 1-1.
That was a good swing right there. Might be the best one he's had all night because he was right on it.
Now the 1-1 pitch is swung on and missed for strike number 2.
Well, there's a pitch we haven't seen in a while. If he's going to have the ability to flip that in there whenever he wants, this is going to be a tough test.
The 1-2. Count still at 1-2.
Hey, I don't mind you throwing a fastball in this situation, but I think if we're being honest with ourselves, that one caught a little bit too much of the plate.
He goes the other way as this is hit in the air toward the gap in right center. And he's able to get there on the long run, and he covered a lot of ground there as the side is retired. Yanks strand a pair. Can't cut into that 6-3.
Your attention, please. Now pitching for New York,
Rafael Devers the next to bat. He'll lead it off for the Red Sox here in their half of the 6th.
Fans, a reminder that our series with the Yankees continues right here tomorrow night. Seats are going fast. Make sure to stop by any stadium ticket window on your way out of the ballpark, or check us out online at redsox.com. And we'll see you here at Fenway Park.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And here's a first pitch curveball that bounces on him there. It's ball one. Hit on the ground out to short. Gregorius has it. And a good throw gets him one gone.
The batter, first baseman.
Trying to pick things up where he left off. Hanley Ramirez. It was an RBI double for him in his last turn to the plate. Strike one to start the at-bat. Hit on the ground to third. And there's out number two. And that'll bring up the Brazilian-born Paulo Orlando. He struck out swinging in his last trip to the plate. And there's his strike right down the heart of the plate, 0-1. There's a strike.
Hey, from an offensive standpoint, you better get it ready. This guy is not throwing a ton of pitches. He's confident in his stuff. He's pounding the zone. He's got 2 quick outs. You better pull the trigger.
To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. And this will miss down low in the dirt, so he's worked it full now at 3-2.
Wow, from 0-2 to 3-2 in that last pitch on 2-2.
There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field, off the light tower, and it's gone. Certainly a tape measure shot there as we take a look at it with our show track technology. 111 miles an hour was the exit velocity, so it comes as no surprise that it carried as far as it did. Standing in now, Jackie Bradley Jr. That gets down, and the inning continues.
Loud noises right here, fellas. Hey, he's going to have to mix it up a little bit more because they are on his side.
He's set. Here it comes. There's a knee-high pitch that catches the zone. In the dirt, and now let's see. And he is in there. They couldn't get him at second. And he'll make it into scoring position here with 2 away, as that'll be scored a wild pitch. Fastball, close, but he didn't get it. 2-1.
Got to believe the manager didn't have this in mind when he went to the bullpen. This reliever's got to step up right here. It's starting to tickle a little bit after getting hit around early.
Now a swing and a ball chopped foul right at home plate.
Hey, he looked like he was a little bit out in front on that breaking ball right there. The body can go a little bit. If he was able to keep his hands back a little bit, he might have been able to do.
And the second baseman is there to make the play, and that ends the inning. Gary Sanchez will dig in again, and as he does, we'll flash you back to inning number 2 as you get a look at his 2-run homer that was a big blow early on. And he shoots it into center field for a leadoff single.
Dan, right here you see a situation where no doubles defense comes back to bite you. As a pitcher, are you even aware when guys are playing a foot off the track?
I'll be honest with you, D-Roll. You're so concerned about on the mound trying to get that white ball to that dark brown or black glove that I never really ever turned around to even notice where they were playing. I was concerned about getting the guy out swinging the bat.
Here's a late swing and a miss, strike 2.
Man, when you're struggling at the plate, that pitcher smells blood in the water. He's coming right after you, trying to end it quick.
Swing and a miss on the slider, and that's out number 1. Riding in once again, Brett Gardner. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point. First pitch of the at-bat, and a breaking ball in the dirt that time for a ball. The 1-0 is laid off for ball 2.
Maybe a bit of an overthrow there, guys. May have let that front side open up a little early to try to hump up on a fastball and sailed on it.
And this one gets away. And it's not in time as he's in well ahead of the throw. And forget about the double play now as he'll move up to second here on the wild pitch. 2-1 home now to Gardner. And he fouls this one off. He's set. Here's the 2-2. Again, he sends it out of play. Now a ball hit sharply toward third. And that is down, as that could be 2 bases. He pulls into second safely, as a run will score on the play as well.
Never say never in this game, folks. It's late and the clock is ticking, but that RBI double might start making believers out of the entire dugout. We'll see if they can build on it and maybe get back into this thing.
Number 47, Tyler Thornburg.
Here's Neil Walker, as he'll get out ahead of a changeup and swing through it for strike 1. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. From the belt, kicks and deals. And he lays off for ball 1. A couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. Changeup gets him out in front for strike 2.
Boy, he juked him out of his shoes with that changeup. Stood almost no chance of doing anything with it, but it probably looked good coming in.
The 1-2 is taken for ball 2.
That curveball is a pitch you have to get on top of, or else it'll take off just like that one did.
And this will be fouled away. Gardner leads off second with 1 gone in the inning. Swing and a miss on the changeup, and there are 2 gone. Ready once again, Aaron Judge. Runner in scoring position with 2 gone. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Fouled off. Looking at his career totals, Judge has a batting line residing in the 290s, looking to boost that even higher here. The 0-1 comes back with a good changeup there, and it's quickly 0-2. 2 out here and a runner at second. And he strikes him out as well. So make it back-to-back punch-outs here to the first 2 men he faces out of the bullpen. First pitch of the at-bat. A changeup that just catches the bottom of the zone for a strike.
You know, guys, sometimes guys don't like pulling the trigger. They want to see something go by, calibrate the speed, calibrate the break, and then make their adjustments off that. Maybe that's the case right here.
Very weakly on the ground, but it gets foul.
Might have been cheating for another fastball, trying to get the head to that one early. Pitcher pulled the string with a nasty breaking ball and had him a little bit out in front.
Judge is there to put it away for out number 1. One man is out in the Red Sox 7th, and that'll bring up the former MVP second baseman Dustin Pedroia. In there at the knees, strike 1. Behind 0-2 now. And he held up in time, but it's strike 3 called, and there are 2 down. J.D. Martinez will stand in again, but first we'll flash you back to the very first inning of the ballgame. And here you go, a solo home run that had him off and running early on. And that will conclude matters here in the 7th. Carson Smith has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th. Digging in once again, Giancarlo Stanton. He'll have a new pitcher waiting for him as we begin their half of the 8th. No balls and 1 strike. Here's the 0-1 pitch. Big tilt on the slider, gets a swing and a miss. Now a swing and a miss, and Stanton is down on strikes for round number 1. Digging in and looking for more, Jose Bautista. He singled his last time up. He's set and the pitch. Swing and a ball hit softly on the ground. This is foul for the first strike. Back up the middle, and that is through into center field for a 1-out single.
Hey, just a nice piece of hitting right there. He's able to keep his hands inside that ball, stay square as long as possible, and feed it into the opposite field for a base hit.
Here's Didi Gregorius as he'll take a look at an off-speed pitch here that misses for ball 1. He's 2 for 3 and looking for more here. Now a good pitch on the inside part of the plate ties him up, and it's 1-1. Smith is a guy that you'll notice attacks hitters with a high velocity slider. Not the old sweeper. He really fires it in there and snaps off big numbers. Bautista leads off first with 1 away. Here's a swing and a high pop-up. Devers is there. Makes the play, and there are 2 gone now. Here's Miguel Andujar now, and with men on base and 2 away, it feels like this at-bat could go a long way toward deciding this thing.
No doubt, Matt. A base hit here changes this game quite a bit, but if they can't score here, it looks pretty bleak for them heading into the last couple of innings.
Sliced hard, but foul. Here it comes on 0-2. And this is swung on and hit on the ground to Pedroia at second. Throw to first or get him easily, and the side is retired. Here's Mookie Betts. He was retired via the ground ball last time up.
Right fielder,
Well, he gets the inning started with a bang as this is hit high and deep to left field. Not quite out of here. It's off the out-of-town scoreboard.
It's one of the beauties of playing in Fenway right there. Most places that's a double or a home run, but at Fenway you're coming out of the box thinking, can I make it to second? Because if it caroms and that left fielder fields it cleanly, you're dead to rights at second base. And that's a heck of a job to hold him in the single.
Cold strike on the change, 2-1. Oh, wild pitch, but the catcher is able to knock it down. And he is in there. They couldn't get him at second. And forget about the double play now as he'll move up to second here on the wild pitch. And he misses there for ball 4. So runners are at first and second now with nobody out. And he gets the call that time for strike number 1.
Hey, when you're in a tough spot right there, that's an excellent job by the pitcher to get ahead 0-1. He has now got this offensive player on the defensive.
Protecting on 0-2, so we'll do it again. Here's the 0-2. Fouled away.
Hey, great job just to be able to foul that one off. In today's game, that's what we're seeing. North-south. Pitchers want to elevate, want to get you out above the zone or below it.
Hit on the ground toward the left. To Walker for 1. Back to first, and Ramirez is also retired. It's a double play. Ready for another shot now. Paulo Orlando. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. 1 ball, no strikes to count. And here's a fastball that's nowhere near the zone. It's 2-0 now.
Now 2-0 with a great hitter up, a runner on third and 2 outs. This is not the spot where you want to be challenging a hitter like this. This is where you have to pitch very careful.
And he missed with it there, ball 4. It's a 2-out walk with the runner still at third. Next up for the Red Sox, Jackie Bradley Jr. He's looking for hit number 3 here in this at-bat. And he takes ball 1.
I'll tell you, it's a helpless feeling for a manager or a pitching coach when your pitchers are having a really hard time throwing strikes. What are you supposed to do other than keep trying new guys until someone starts attacking the zone?
And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2. Breaking pitch, and this bounces in front of the catcher.
Full count with 2 outs now, so if he could put the ball in the gap somewhere, he could have a good shot of driving.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here. Welcome back to baseball on MLB Network from Boston, Mass. We're set for the final innings of this one. Craig Kimbrell comes on from the pen, hoping to finish this one off here in the top of the 9th. Here comes the first pitch. And we kick off the 9th inning with a swinging strike here, 0-1. And a neck-high fastball that time.
That one missed, but if it's a strike, I don't know how you get the barrel of that pitch. You have to really be sitting on it to hit a fastball coming in that hard on the inside part of the plate.
Now a swing and a fly ball. Ramirez trying to get there, but no chance to run it down. It's a foul ball. Fastball stays way up that time for ball 2.
Well, 2 straight fastballs inside haven't put him away. So now it'll be interesting to see what he turns to.
He's set. Here's the 2-2. Hit hard up the middle. Pedroia fields it cleanly. Throw on to first for the out, and that is how the 9th inning gets underway. Digging in to try it again, Brandon Drury. He was sat down on strikes in his last at-bat. Here's the first pitch to him. Just a tick behind for a strike. Jace Peterson will move into the on-deck circle now to try to get something started here with 1 gone in the inning. Fastball that time is nowhere close, and it's even at 1-1. Peterson, once an Atlanta Brave, he signed as a free agent with this organization earlier in the season.
Yeah, he didn't have an opportunity to really get acclimated to this ball club. Showing up during the season is not always easy, opening the doors to a big league clubhouse and trying to get to know your teammates. The best way to get to know him is to go out and produce.
The 1-2. Left side. And this is going to find its way into left for a one-out knock.
I don't know what side of the fence I fall on, boys. Old school, new school. I think I kind of stand right along that fence. But one thing that gets me jacked up is watching guys grind down in the count and drive base hits the other way.
Here's Brett Gardner now. Bat explodes as this has popped up. And he'll find a way to dodge the shrapnel out there to make the play for out number 2. So back to the top of the Yankee order. Digging in, Neil Walker. He comes to the plate as the last chance for his side. 2 out here in the ninth. Hit back up the middle. And Walker will reach. It's a base hit.
That fires me up right there. What a clutch AB. A 2-out single to get the tying run to the plate. That's all you can ask for.
Here's big Aaron Judge. As the first pitch to him is taken low and away for ball 1. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1-for-4 day. The 1-0 is swung on and missed, and that's strike 1. And in previous meetings with Craig Kimbrell, he's 0 for 5. 1-1. In the dirt here. Throw to third. And that is going to cost him a run as he'll scamper home on the wild pitch. And no chance there. He'll make it to third safely. Walker at third with 2 away. Ground ball up the middle, and it's going to get through into center field for a base hit. Scoring is the runner from third, and that'll cut the lead down to 1.
Now batting, left fielder,
Giancarlo Stanton now. He'll be looking for something he could drive into the gap and drive home that tying run from first. From the stretch. Here's a fastball chopped foul at the plate. It's strike 1. Oh, 1 looked like a knuckle curve, and it's 1-1 now. Line toward right center, and that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit. So now they'll have runners on the corners with 2 away.
Boy, Dero, the game of baseball has changed. There's so much velocity in the game. That was a 96-mile-an-hour fastball that he smoked the other way.
Yeah, you have to keep your front shoulder tucked right there. You have to honor. When a guy's throwing that hard, 96 miles an hour, you have to honor that fastball and try and work it the other way to keep you on the off speed.
2 hits in 4 attempts to this point. Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery. And a sinker dips too low there. Into the dirt, in fact.
And think about it. In game 1 of this series, they've already had to go deep into their bullpen. This could affect them for the rest of the weekend if they don't get really good starting pitching.
And a full house here at Fenway. 36,984 on their feet.
Hit in the air down the right field line. But this will wind up being a foul ball.
Hey, if he's going to offer at a fastball above the zone, why don't you just continue to climb the ladder? Don't be shocked if he goes even higher with this next pitch.
Last chance for the Yankees. And he struck him out, and the ball game is over as they get the possible tying run over to third, but can't get him across. A tight one, 7-6, the final score tonight. The Boston
Playoff contending teams are making their final push to the end of the year. Welcome to Inside the Show. Looking first at the American League East, the Red Sox got 11 hits overall as they defeated the visiting Yankees 7-6. Heading into the day, the Red Sox have now clinched one of 2 AL wildcard spots with the win. And the Yankees are atop the division. They are more than 10 games ahead of second place. Dylan Bundy got the win, putting him at double digits this season with 10, as the Astros defeated the Orioles 6-1. As of today, the Orioles are in last place in the AL East. They're over 20 games out of first. And the Astros are in first place in the AL West, 6 games up on second place. The Tampa Bay Rays put together 10 total hits as they took down the visiting Blue Jays 5-3.
We are under the... Ronald Torre is the next to bat. And the home-away splits tell us he's actually quite a bit better hitting on the road than he is at home. Guys, this Red Sox ball club entering play here tonight. 4-2 over their last 6 games, including a win last time out.
Yeah, Matty D. I think one of the toughest things, D-Row, is to keep playing with this sense of urgency. It looks like they're playoff bound, but the thing is, you need to keep going and not take your foot off the gas pedal.
Yeah, you need to be rewarded for the marathon. And that's exactly what this team has done. They've already clinched a playoff berth, and now they get ready for the sprint. Try and find a way to get healthy, but not lose focus.
First delivery to him on the way. Line towards center field. And he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now. Next for New York, Aaron Judge. First chance for him here in the top of the first with nobody on. Line drive to left. Benintendi is there, and they breeze through this half inning. Stepping in, Eduardo Nunez. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. Swing and a miss on the slider, 0-1. And as the Yankees get started here tonight, guys, they come off another loss last time out, and in fact, they've dropped 3 of their last 4.
Yeah, Matty D. I think one of the toughest things, D-Row, is to keep playing with this sense of urgency. It looks like they're playoff bound, but the thing is, you need to keep going and not take your foot off the gas pedal.
Yeah, you need to be rewarded for the marathon. And that's exactly what this team has done. They've already clinched a playoff berth, and now they get ready for the sprint. Try and find a way to get healthy, but not lose focus.
On to first, but it's too late as the first base umpire says they just missed getting him at the bag. Oh, but look here. The manager's up and out of the dugout, so it appears he might opt to challenge that last safe call at first.
Here's another look at it now. I couldn't really tell when I saw it at full speed, and I'll tell you what, it's still not clear to me from that replay. We'll see if they decide to challenge it after they look at it from a few more angles.
Now the Red Sox DH, J.D. Martinez, first at bat for him here as he enters play 7th in the American League in round trippers. And he's got to be more disciplined here. It's 0-2.
Hey, guys, that's just a nasty pitch right there. I can't tell you how many nightmares I've had about nasty sliders, and that's exactly what that was right there.
Line drive to center field. And he's able to reach down and put this one away. Great concentration there for the second out. Here's Mookie Betts. Previous history with Luis Severino. He carries a .310 batting average. He also has 1 home run. Low throw, and he can't handle the short hop. Bogarts at second with 2 down. Loud contact by Mookie and a ball carrying well to left field. But it bangs off the out-of-town scoreboard. And the run will score as the Sox are off to a 1-0 lead. The tag, and he is out. Giancarlo Stanton now. He'll get us started in the top of the second. A little tardy there. No balls and a strike.
Hey, you don't see a hitter of his caliber come outside the zone too much. He's super aggressive right now. Let's see if he nibbles a little further off the plate now.
Behind 0-2 now. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And they really bunt.